Welcome to Point Blank Period. Point Blank Period.
Point blank period.
Point blank period.
Point Blank Period. No pressure.
Can't have a baseball conversation without bringing up Ohtani.
He's a great pitcher and a power hitter. Yo, this man's top 5.
I'm still taking today's NFL.
I'm going with the 90s.
None of them are better than Brady.
This is your argument?
No, what I'm saying is, who's MVP? Do they not matter no more?
Like, everything you said before that point is irrelevant.
Not how the NFL works, baby. We drafted your replacement already. So,
I don't got to talk to no peon.
why not just come back and prove?
This time he really going off. Fireworks.
Because we can't argue facts. What I told you when you got involved with this.
This
Grown
is
man business. Grown man business.
Mr. KD, let me ask you a question first. Did you see the Cardinals running back? I forgot his name. That fumbled at the 1 yard line. He really didn't fumble. He dropped the ball. Your thoughts about that? Because I done seen this a couple of times from Deshaun Jackson.
I had the same thoughts as Jonathan Gannon. Did you see what happened on the sideline? You see what on the sideline?
He got fined for that too.
Yeah.
He got fined for holding him accountable.
You can't be doing that no more. No, he punched that man, boy. He punched that man.
Yeah, he did. He punched that man dead in his chest.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're in a different time now. Back in the day, Mike Singletary grabbed your helmet and broke your neck, but now you can't do that. You can't get caught doing it either. That's really what it is. You can't get caught. And you're going to get caught with all the cameras.
It was definitely what many would call a brain dead mistake, but it happens to the best of us.
Not the best.
Yeah, you definitely right about that. Not the best, but Emari Demoncardo, he's had tenures in numerous places, but has found most of his success being in Arizona, and I feel like they will still give him a slew of opportunities, being that backfield is technically his as of right now, with James Conner being out and Trey Benson also being out. So I don't think we're seeing the end of Emari Demoncardo just yet.
That's his first name, Amari? I didn't know that.
And Mr. Amari, let me ask you a question. You being an ex-college football player, did you think the coach went too far? Because you got to think about it. That was a 70-yard run. It swung the momentum back to the Titans. And at the end of the day, they end up losing that game, a very close game. So do you think the coach went too far? How do you feel about it, old school versus new school ways of coaching?
I was brought up in the old school way, so it's like hard coaching, and also being that me growing up, I had my father as my coach most of the time, so that was relatively exactly how I would be coached if I made such a mistake as that. But in today's age, I definitely do think he did kind of go a little bit overboard, mainly being that it was caught by the media and things can get misconstrued, and who knows the actual true words that were said in the conversation that he did have, in the little brief conversation he did have with him before he did eventually strike him in the chest plate of his shoulder pads. But Jonathan Gannon was fined for that. I'm pretty sure he'll eventually have a press conference explaining it, or at least touching base about what happened. But I do think he went a little bit overboard, but it's nothing new.
I gotta cut you, man. No, he didn't go too far. Only error in the whole situation was the cameras involved. That's the only
reason why I say he went overboard.
Jim Ricardo didn't feel like he went overboard. He had no reaction. Yeah, he knew it was an accountability moment. He knew the relationship that Gannon has with him, and he took in that moment. Because if he felt a way about it, he could have went back at Gannon. He didn't move at all. He was solid. So he understood whatever, like you said, the conversation that we didn't hear, he heard. It didn't rub him the wrong way. It didn't push him the wrong way. Then he got physical with him. He didn't react to that. That didn't even cross the line with him. So we have to judge off of his reaction. If he didn't overreact or he didn't look at it and take it some type of way, then maybe they have the relationship necessary for something like that to happen. So that's coaching to me. And like you said, I was right there with you in the beginning from even my basketball coaching history. That's when I came up knowing. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's what you see. That's what, like, man, that's PG compared to some of the things I've seen. As matter of fact, that's
Seeing
G
a
rated.
seeing a coach with that much passion just lets me know how much he cares for you and he cares for that game.
And not only just that, that to me, what I saw was when I look at the whole clip, and like I said, DeMarcado not reacting, or none of the players that was around him not reacting, that goes to show me the relationship he has with these players. You have to build a relationship to be able to do that. If I don't really know you or know where you stand on certain points, you can't just hit me and we act like it didn't happen. But if the relationship and the building blocks have been put in place, that we have a bond where I know you have my best interest in mind, and I know that I told you to hold me accountable, and this is just how we do it. The cameras didn't matter at that point. This is who we are in practice. So I don't think he overreacted. I think off of seeing the whole thing in totality, he now could he have not put his hands on him? Yes. But the fact that he did put his hands on him and it wasn't blown over as far as on the field or on the sideline, that goes to show me the relationship and the accountability they have in playing Arizona. And that's actually a highlight for me. That showed me that made me feel good about what they got going for a little bit. He got to hit Kyler Murray next.